Welcome to the Iron Breed podcast. My name is Austin, and here with me again today is Gerard.
What's going on, everyone?
And today we're doing something a little different. We're introducing our first ever Mindset Monday. Time to get your mind right.
Ho,
So we want to
ho.
take a little different approach on these things, and we're going to roll it out every Monday. That's the game plan because start of the week, everybody wakes up and they dread Mondays. The first thing I hear is, it's Monday. Can't wait until Friday. Can't wait until the weekend. Wish I had more time. Wish I had a longer weekend. Why? Why did Mondays have to suck? Why? They don't. They don't have to suck. You know what I mean? So that's what kind of inspired this is like Mondays don't have to suck. Mondays can be awesome. Every day can be awesome. But you know what does suck? Your mindset. So it's Monday. Mindset Monday. Time to get your mind right. Let's go.
Man, that's so true. And I think that leads to so many things. If you think something sucks or you don't like a situation you're going through, then without a doubt, that's what it's going to be. Your outlook, your view on it, even though if it is something that's uncomfortable, maybe a situation you don't want to be in, if you have a bad attitude, a bad view going into it, that's what it's going to become. And so, ugh, it's Monday, or oh, I can't believe the weekend is over, has just become this. It's like a socially acceptable thing. Everyone hates Mondays. Like no one. If you see that one person who is happy on a Monday, you're like, oh, what's wrong with that guy?
Yeah, I mean, feel like at this point, like everybody hates Mondays because that's what we're just told. We need to hate Monday. Like it's Monday. We get over a work week. It's like shit. Maybe it
Exactly. But
doesn't
it's
need to
like
be
if
that bad.
yeah, and if
You
you
know, like
hate your Monday, that means that you dislike your Tuesday. You're sort of okay with your Wednesday. You'll get through your Thursday, and you love your Friday because that means you just get a little more time to what? Take it easy on the weekend, binge Netflix, get away from your diet. When it's like Monday is the thing that sets the tone. It sets the tone for your physical work week. So if you go into it with this bad tone, this bad attitude, I don't like what I'm doing, I'm dissatisfied, you're setting your whole week up for that.
yeah. I mean, my weeks don't even. I mean, I feel like most people feel the same. It's like my weeks don't even start on Monday. They start Sunday night. Starts with me
You
getting ready for the week. I if you enter the week unprepared, you're gonna be unprepared for what's about to happen this whole week. And it's really just about making sure that you set yourself up for success. And like I think a lot of people don't realize that you don't do yourself any favors if you're not setting yourself up to be successful. Like I know that I can sometimes really lack on self-control with my diet, right? So like I know I love Pop Tarts. If they're near me, yeah, I want to eat them. That's why I don't buy Oreos because I don't have the ability to just look at the Oreos and be like, oh yeah, let me just not eat those. So I don't buy them. I set myself up to be successful with what I'm trying to do. This is the same thing. Mondays, Sunday night, set yourself up to be successful, to start out Monday. Go to bed at the right time. Don't be like, oh, it's 1 a.m. Time to go to sleep. I got to wake up at 6. Well, no shit, you're going to hate work. You're tired. I mean, it's all about making sure you get enough sleep. It's making sure you get yourself ready to go for the week.
Exactly. Like we said, set the tone, put into action that Sunday evening, Sunday night, getting yourself ready so that Monday morning when it does hit, and maybe you did not get as much sleep as you like, or maybe you're just groggy, you're that much more prepared to just go throughout the day. And so one thing I've been doing that I actually start all my days with, I read a little book. And if you can find some type of reading, whether it be quotes via Instagram or some type of source, this book I read is called Daily Meditations for Men. And it just has a profound impact for me because it's always a little quote with a passage that gets me in a good mindset, a good attitude for today. It reflects on a lot of things as far as just your outlooks on how you perceive stuff and interactions with individuals. Because it's better to go into it conscious rather than just rolling into the week unconscious of what you're doing and just floating through it.
Yeah, no, I mean, I can confirm, Gerard and I send each other screenshots of impactful pages that we read. So every morning, maybe I read something and I think it's super impactful or it really hit me in a way that I needed it. And I take a screenshot and I send it to Gerard, and he does the same thing. And he sent me multiple things from this book. And I always sit there and I usually read it and I just think to myself, damn, damn. And it changes my perspective on a lot of things. And same deal. It's just, you need to be conscious of what you're doing, which, like for if you have problems getting to work on time, it's because you're not prepared when you wake up in the morning. Now, don't get me wrong, like life happens. Like sometimes things happen that you can't prepare for or expect. I have dogs. Like there was a period of time right after I got Callie where she would throw up after she would eat. That I couldn't prepare for that. It was unexpected. I missed a train to go to DC one day because of that. It happens, right? So like these things happen, but there's always some things in life that you can't prepare for. But what I can prepare for is I can prepare for Sunday night, making sure that my meals are prepped. If I know that I have to get my certain meals together, if I have to have like meals cooked, making sure I get up early enough to cook said meals. If I have a check in, making sure that I get up early enough that I can check in with my coach, that I can do the things that I need to do. It's just being prepared and doing the little bit of extra work now so that I'm not running around like a chicken with my head cut off later.
That's absolutely true, man. I do the same thing, whether it's just getting meals, something that's going to make my morning process that much easier come Monday or every day, like it doesn't just have to be Monday. Like it's just setting yourself up the night before every day so that the next one you're going into it that much more prepared is just allowing yourself to not only just be aware of what you want to get done, what your goals are, and how you approach them, but putting the action into them.
Yeah, I mean, and it all carries in to, every day. I mean, if you consistently do the right small things, that builds
Hmm.
up over time.
Exactly.
Nobody loses 50 pounds overnight, but they lose 50 pounds by consistently eating the right meals, doing more cardio, doing weight training, doing the right things, putting the right foods in their mouth. But it didn't, doing that one time didn't change everything. Consistently doing it every single day, setting that tone, deciding this is what I'm going to do, this is the change I'm going to make, acting on it, making the most of that time. That's what makes those changes consistently every day.
Exactly. And going into it again with a more positive outlook than just, oh, I'm just running through the motions. I hope this gets done. I wish it would. Well, it's like, no, your wishing has to actually become into the actual productive thought, into something that you can actually put work into, because that's the only time these goals, these aspirations, these things you're wanting to achieve are going to actually get done. And there will be days where life hits you in the face and you don't want to get up early, or you don't want to, put your meals in the fridge and get stuff ready. And those are the moments when you really got to tell yourself, no, I have to do this. No, I need to do this, because it's going to set up the next day. Even if I'm having a bad day, a bad moment right now, I'm not going to let this carry over and be my bad week, be my bad month, and then turn it to my bad year. Because that's exactly what happens. The second you start seeping into the idea that, like, oh, what I'm going through, I just can't go through it. This defines me. No, you got to get out of that. It does not define you. There's always a way you can get back into what you're trying to do, that you can set yourself up in a better direction. And we've gone through that so many times, me and Austin. It's like
Oh
there's
yeah.
always going to be something that just hits you straight in the face, and you really want to just lie down and quit. And what we both kind of do, and maybe even goes back to why we send each other these screenshots of these readings, is to remind ourselves that this is why we need to keep doing this. This is why we need to keep being aware of the directions that we're heading into, because it's easy to get caught up
Oh
in
yeah.
just the repetitivity of life. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and we're not going to like sit here and be like, oh yeah, you need to get shit done, make the most of your days, and like be all this and that, and pretend like we don't have moments. We do. We certainly, actually, right before we started even recording, we were talking about, yeah, we were just having some days where like, man, like we just sat down and just weren't really feeling like doing as much stuff. I mean, you know, we do the stuff that we got to do, but then taking more time
Hmm.
to relax than we probably normally would and getting on our own case about it. And that's why we send each other these messages, because we remind each other, like, hey, like, we're human. Nobody's perfect all the time. You
Yeah,
know, we can't always control everything. We can't control all our circumstances, but we can control the amount of effort that we put into things.
absolutely. And so people always say, put your best effort in. You got to be doing your best. And here's the thing: people always compare their best to their all time. Put your best for that day in. Put
Yeah,
today's best in. That's all you can do. And if that day it is your all-time best, it's the best performance you've had in a while. Diet was completely on point. You got whatever reading, research, studying. You were at work on time. Whatever it may be, that's awesome. But if you're having a bad day and you're just coasting through it, do your best for that day. Don't fall into further of just, oh, I'll just get by. Recognize what you can do for that day. It is that day, and but set yourself up so the next day you're not falling into a worse pattern.
absolutely. So we're going to wrap things up here. Our Mindset Mondays are going to be quick hitters, just to get
Quick
you
ones.
thinking in the right way, get you ready to take on the week, get your mind in the right place. To sum it up, just be prepared. You know, prepare yourself. Set yourself up to be successful. Do the little small actions, the little hard things. Be consistent. Consistently do the right things over time and watch good things happen.
That's right, people. Set your tone for the week and watch it carry the whole way through. As always, this is Gerard and Austin. You can catch us at Iron Breed Performance on Instagram. Austin, give them your personal Instagram real quick.
You can find me at _Zekman.
And you can find me at GerardLetendre. That's Gerard Latondra. You're going to see a big red beard.
This is the Iron Bee Podcast. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.